it my turn to talk? Can I get to say something now? What you wrote down on this card? Okay. Oh, okay. So what he meant was, oh my gosh, all these people are here for me. This is fantastic.
Yeah!
Everybody loves him. Nobody knows where he actually came from, except for some weird, random magic plastic box. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor, Mr. 50, Bill Quinn.
This has been driving me nuts all.
The unresolved gestalt.
Right, so I think some people think that they were.
You don't need any notes, do you?
No. Fortunately, I do, because, well, I'm 50.
Can you bring your glasses?
As a matter of fact. Yeah. Those started at 40. But tonight I don't need the glasses because I did it in Reader's Digest large print. So, first off, thank you everyone for being here. This is phenomenal. The goal was huge. We didn't necessarily meet it, but you know what? I don't care.
We have a whole year.
We got a year, maybe or more, to establish a legacy.
Or 10.
Or I love this interaction. This is good. We may keep this here until midnight, but it's good. So, first of all, JQ. Thank you so much. My little T-bone. Thank you so much. To my friends and family that have flown in from near and far, thank you. It means a tremendous amount to me. The fact that you would take time out of your busy lives to be here. So, my friends Alan and Gary right here in the front row, old high school friends. Gosh, where to start? Well, let's just start with Mark. Mark, I'd like to thank you for your memories and music tonight. You bring such a manic energy to the musicals you create for us, the tune fests about Nazis and trailer trash, and now the upcoming exploitation of children. I find it ironic that I'm standing on a stage that represents one of my arch nemesis issues in junior high. And every day was hell, and here I am. I'm in hell.
Welcome back.
It's real feel-good entertainment, and that's what rep musicals are all about. And with it, let's be honest, they raise a shitload of money. From a board perspective, that's good. We probably earn more cash from the receipts of Mark's bar sales than any of the other directors that we have in our repertoire. What this says about his productions, I'll leave to your interpretation. So, even when I may have once briefly considered Mark to help with the bar, I never realized how much his talent would really help with the bar. Mark, I'm looking forward to the opening of Spelling Bee, and I can't wait to see how much that show makes us drink more than we even do normally. Aaron, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen your face in a while. That young, misguided man you played in Zootopia, whose big goal was to have his people chopped off. Well, I say give the audience what they want. Yeah. Nothing? Is he still living in the building? And of course, who can forget his work in the Full Monty? Aaron, during the show, took a running leap at this wall, climbed up the wall, and hopefully didn't land on his head, but occasionally he did. several times. I dub him the method actor of Crash Test Dummies. As a medical professional who's seen a lot of head trauma, I can say that only a comedic actor or a complete idiot would do that to himself every night just to get a laugh. Personally, I'd go with the latter. Which probably explains why his memory of me is so lacking. Aaron, when you've learned how to hold a fork again after your rehab is done, give me a call when you lunch. That's if I can remember to call you. Oh, Dan Lynch. Daniel's with strings. I directed Dan in a show called Spinning Into Butter, and I had so much fun with him that I haven't helmed the show since. Dan and I also shared a legal drama on this stage a few good times, except that my character was on the right side of the law. My good acquaintance here was not. Dan played a bear of a man, a force of nature named Jessup, and quite effectively, I might add. A Marine colonel who covered up a hazing that asphyxiated a young soldier. Dan, that means suffocated. That means you couldn't breathe. Oh, okay. You're good? Yeah, good. Anyway, the victim died from a rag stuck in his mouth. It's a tasty treat that maybe you should try yourself sometime, Dan.
I love you, Bill.
Can you handle that truth? And let's not forget your memorable turn as Salieri. Now, to my recollection, Amadeus holds the record for, what, 10 standing ovations in a row?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Yeah. How you can so brilliantly get into the character in the mind of a man so amazingly mediocre, I have no idea. Coincidence or typecasting?
It was easy.
Ransom, my dear large mammal friend. Thank you for dragging yourself out of the nursery for a night out. Now, my friend Ransom is a CalArts grad from their MFA program, very prestigious. And he's an incredibly versatile actor that we don't get to see on the stage nearly often enough. You played Hamlet to Hawkeye, and now perhaps your most challenging role with this theater, my newest fellow board member. Ooh. Yes! Good luck with that. Let me know how it works out. Now, Ransom's become a pillar in our community and with his work with the Boy Scouts of America. And judging from your beautiful young son that you share with Aaron, you are a pillar elsewhere. We're just not even going to go there. I'm hesitant to sling any mud Ransom's way, you see, because not only the difference that I know he can make for this theater's bottom line is ultimately I'm just afraid that he's going to kick the shit out of me. He's a lot bigger than I am. His mother, Sue Reynolds, is also a great force in this town, and I think she was wisely prescient in naming her son. A ransom means money demanded or withholding something you love in exchange for money, which, being a professional fundraiser for children and the arts, I think is a perfect fit. So as Ransom starts reaching out to the community to continue to grow this theater, I think we have the right guy for our team. Or at least a goon's big enough to shake down some relief pockets. Which brings us to Red Tevye, Norman Thayer, Captain Hardy, Red Shlomo, Atticus Finch, and just plain Mikey to us. Mikey, you are a legend in this town, creatively and medically. I'm telling you, audiences pay good money just to see you on stage and still breathing. You've got more scabs, you're covered with more scabs than a supermarket labor dispute. That's a gallop. My friend, I'd give you a hearty slap on the back, but I don't see. I just can't stand the thought of you turning to dust before my very eyes. And listen, the next time you want to lead the zombie walk down Main Street out here, lead with your shoulder, not with the 8x10 headshot you took with an Instamatic camera. You know, if I were a rich man, I'd buy you anyway. Just a little professional advice, take what you would. And Christina, aptly named my sacrificing child. Christina is our resident stage manager, our den mother, if you will, a completely thankless task in the world. No one appreciates her commitment to this theater more than I do, I'll tell you that. But what I want to know is, does it really absorb all of your time? I mean, 100% of your time. Really? I mean, I don't mean to suggest that you're slacking off, but I think there's, you know, for a director's perspective, I think there's some room for improvement here. You know, for instance, when you're late at home at night with your new husband, and you're winding down from the things that newlyweds do. I don't want to too much information, but once you've got those last few minutes before you fall asleep, hear me out. I know, Jacob, you're here. Just hear me out. I really think you can still be more productive. Now, I don't know. Maybe it's like brainstorming some promo copy, or making a mental list of the food props to stock for the next show. You make use of those last precious moments of consciousness to, you know, push the ball down the field for someone else for a change. Just a suggestion. Efficiency expert staff, take from it what you will. And Mikey. God. Mikey, now the new artistic director here at the Rep. Incredibly creative and accomplished chef. He's passionate but contemplative. Passionate and contemplative, driven but laid back. You'd think I'd have more dirt on a guy that I lived with for several years. My God, he's so laid back. The guy just doesn't get flustered.
Sorry, as we're filling your snacks, I missed it.
You don't get flustered.
You don't get flustered. For instance, Mikey, the restaurant's flooding. We need to call a plumber. Mikey, the set's opening tonight. We don't have a set.
Done.
See? I'm kind of worried at times I would come home to a condo burned to the ground. Mikey kicking back on the curb. Dude, the wine chiller's all melted shut. Incredible. And Leslie Bear. Leslie has served as our talent coordinator and musical director tonight. Let's give her a hand. And by the way, thank you for putting together such an incredible evening and sparing me from your sharp tongue, which in toto I don't think I could have survived. And lastly, I want to thank the team that makes all of this work and makes all of us look good up here. TC and Nanook. A pair of guys whose body of work demands that they hide their real names behind cutesy monikers. Christina, honey, have I missed anybody?
You forgot to thank my boobs, Bill.
Bless your boobs.
Thank you.
I'll thank him.
Is that Shannon or someone else? Oh. Ovington Michael Austin. An ego so nice, they named it thrice. Thank you, O, for hosting this incredible evening with Mikey. I really do appreciate it. As executive director, performer, stage director, barkeep, janitor, you wear every hat under this roof, and all at the same time. Fortunately, your head's big enough to handle it. Now, some may say that O has a temper, but don't get me started. O goes through more cordless phones than a hooker goes through. Those times where you call and you can't get tickets or you can't get through, chances are one of the cordless phones is crashed against the wall and landed in the trash can with the receptionist horrible. Now, don't get me wrong, O is a responsible, caring, involved father, but when he walks into this building and he leaves all that restraint and maturity at the door. I mean, come on, Cuckoo's Nest? Biographical. Randall Patrick McMurphy. Ovington Michael Austin. I'm sensing a pattern. Now, due to my connections in medicine, I've been able to connect him up with some people. We've tried electroshock therapy. But all it does is melt the ice in his whiskey. Now, as President Emeritus of the Reps Board of Directors and now Vice President once again, I have played Nurse Ratchet to O's McMurphy. Many times I have fed him the bitter pill of logic in a tiny cup, only to watch him spit it out, rally the inmates, and keep this asylum going through sheer insane optimism. Which forces me to forgive him for what he's put me through today. And besides, he's only one of two people with a key to the liquor cabinet. So, O, thank you for keeping us theater in a state of perpetual creative planners. And finally, one last thank you to our crew, Nanook, TC, Leslie, Mikey,
Christina.
Did I not say you?
No. Don't forget him. Michael's awesome. Michael's awesome. Mikey's good too. I really like Mikey. He's sexy. Cool. Mikey will eat anything. Except plastic.
That's not that good friction.
He built people. He's in a roast right now.
I'm trying to work here, people. In any case, the doctor may have brought me into this world a little early, but I can assure you with friends like these, and you, I'm staying as late as possible. Highway Lounge is open, and I invite you to do